I'm in playground and somebody comes up behind me and pulls my pants down. I didn't sign up for that, but all of a sudden, my most vulnerable parts of me are exposed to the world in a way that I wouldn't have volunteered for. There's that sense of exposure, where vulnerability is more that sense where I'm actually at something scary, yet something I see something valuable enough glows bigger than that fear, and such I courageously dis disclose myself to it. And I notice that when people witness other people do that, it is almost impossible not to fall in love with that person. It's almost impossible not to be moved. There's just that experience of watching somebody stretch and reach and fumble, voluntarily being awkward in the face of something that could be so painful if it doesn't work out. And to do that voluntarily is a revelation of, I think, what is most beautiful in us.
I want to pick up on though, because and the two things you talked about, because there's I don't think this contradicts you, guy, but I want to put it in like into dialogue. Because what strikes me about beauty is exactly what I just said. Beauty strikes us. We're struck by it. And there's some it's almost like beauty is it's retrospective voluntary. Like I'm carried into it, and it's almost like you said before, and I find myself already in it. And it's I retrospectively say, I've been carried here against my will. You'll allow me then.
Mhm.
I assent to it completely. So I'm given a moment of choice in beauty where I find I'm being carried along by some kind of logos. And that's a moment of faith. That's a moment of, no, I accept. I'm being carried up by this and I accept it. And it's precisely because it's beautiful. That seems to me to be part of the phenomenology
Mhm.
of beauty. And Scary in her book, Beauty and Justice, she says that that capacity for beauty, she says, that she's trying to do a thing with the true, the good, and the beautiful. She says our encounter with beauty is where we get our primary training, and this is the aspirational part, right? It's where we get our primary training for truth and justice. Because
Mhm.
unless we can be struck by something outside of our ego perspective and come to be drawn into accepting it, we're incapable of the truth. We're
Mhm.
incapable of the truth. We need that primary ability to, this took me by surprise, and yet I accept it.
I feel it is gathering. Yes, I'm feeling something gathering in the conversation. I'm starting to feel myself circle around in this.